I'll wait till a few people get on in. And let me pause that so I don't hear myself talking. Like I said, I'm going to wait for a few people to get on in, and then we will get started. Hope everybody's doing okay today. I'm going to go over some comments I received during the week and discuss with all of you. So, hoping you all can join me here. I'll wait for, like I said, a few people to get on in, and then we'll get started. Had a pretty lively week, to be honest with you all. So, some good comments, juicy comments. Let's get to them. We'll get to them in a minute. I'll wait for a couple people to get on in before I start. What did I do this week? I don't even remember. I got a drone. I know you guys saw that. Teresa, welcome. Nice to have you in there. You're first. Wait for a couple more people to get on in here, Teresa, and then we'll get started with this. It should be a pretty lively comment show, if I don't say so myself. So nice to have you in there. Hope you're doing good on this lovely weekend. It's about I'd say it's about 80. 85. It's gonna be a hot one today. It looks like look outside here. Looks like a clear day today. I don't see a cloud in the sky. Super sunny, and it's gonna be one of those days. We the people. Glad to see you in there, man. Yes, I do have a drone. I will be talking about that here in just a bit. I'm waiting for a couple more people to get on in, and then raining. I wish it was raining here, Teresa. That would be pretty awesome. Yin Yang, nice to have you in there. Welcome on in. Let's see. I'll wait for one more person to get in there, and then we'll get started. Yin Yang, how you doing, man? Nice to see you. I do have a bunch of comments to get to, but I'll wait for one more person to get on in, and then I'll get started. I'm sure we'll have a lot of people in here. Right on, Yin Yang. Nice to see you in there. Nice to have you all in there. I will be talking about that drone here in just a second. Hot and sunny in Arkansas. Yeah, it's really nice. It's just a little, like when it gets into the 90s here, it just gets a little too warm for me. I know I'm a picky bee, you know what I mean? I like it about, 70, 75. If it gets into the 80s here, it just, I mean, we're a little closer to the sun, so it just gets, and then if you go to the mountains, holy cow, you're even more higher elevation, and then the sun just beats on you. It's like the reason that people get sunburned when they go skiing in the winter, because the sun just beats down on you, plus the reflection off of the snow up in the mountains when they go skiing. Like I said, I'm just waiting for one more person to get on in, and then we'll get started here, and then we'll go through these comments. Some pretty good comments from y'all this week. So I did have a couple of haters, which I can't wait to get to as well. Go ahead and shoot those down and, do what we do. Well, heck, let's, if nobody else, oh, there we go. There's the other person. What's up, JC News Now? MLH getting it done. Good job. Thank you. Appreciate it. Let's go ahead and get this party started. I'm going to hit you guys with the Sanford intro. I know you guys like it, so here we go. All right, everybody. Welcome to the MLH Comment Show for June 11th, year 2022. Glad everybody's in chat. I see JC News Now, Struck by Lightning Teresa, Yin Yang, We the People. I know there'll be others as we go along, but welcome everybody to the Comment Show. I'm going to go ahead and transition here over to the comments. We're going to get to it. You guys can see... I hope you guys can see the comments. Let me know if you can in the chat. I'm pretty sure you can see them. We've had a lot of good comments this week, so let's get right into it. And we'll go from most recent back to the earliest comments for the week. So let's go ahead and get started with Kelly C., who saw that I put a post about Druzy. Welcome. Name deleted? Oh, that's Angel. What's up, man? Nice to have you in there. Melissa, what's up? Doing the comments. That's what we're doing. We're going over comments now. I figured this is the best way to get back with all of you. I don't hate typing to all of you. It just takes up too much time, so I thought I'd just do a weekly show, recap of what happened during the week kind of type deal, and get to your comments so I can talk to you directly. Kelly C. says, what kind of drone did you get? Should show us some test flights. I thought about that. I didn't have a what do you call those little mini SD cards to record the flights, the first flights that I did. But I can honestly tell you guys they were fairly successful. I'm not an expert by any stretch, but I'm gonna keep practicing. I can tell you that honestly. And I did get a card, so I'll post something online a little bit later. And get to it. But show us some test flights. I will in the future do that. So thank you very much, Kelly C. Harry Nuts. If you guys haven't checked out Harry Nuts' channel, make sure you check out his channel. Same. Actually, this is a different post that I put about thanking everybody for the the Mod Day donations. Drone will be a game changer. It certainly will. I can't wait to put it to work. I do need to get insurance for it, though, too. So that's going to cost me a little bit of money. Knowledge is Power LA says, heck yeah, on the drone. And the type of drone I got was the DJI Mini 2. If you guys want to look up the specs on it, I do not have to register it with the FAA, and it's pretty sweet. It's a nifty little drone, so check that out if you guys get a chance. Thank you very much. Knowledge is Power. Check out his channel. Sly Shy says about the drone, congratulations. Sorry I missed the stream. No problem. Catch you on the next one, Sly Shy. You missed it. You did miss it. Yeah. I hope I don't miss this one. Yeah, you did miss it, Sly. You missed it. The mod day. It's okay. It's all good. We got it taken care of. All right, Rochelle. Let me go to the beginning of her comments because she watched my mini panel on Peaceful Day. Actually, was a nifty little panel. I had Ellie on, and we discussed. I was kind of noticing there's a lot of drama going on, and I just wanted to have a non-drama kind of panel. Rochelle said, I love what Ellie was saying around the start of the stream about 7 minutes in about the drama. Why create it? Why do you have to choose a side? Why not just be respectful of one another? And I totally agree, Rochelle. ATL, welcome on in. Welcome on in, sir. And I agree, Rochelle, 100%. I know I need a lot of peace right now. I found out my hubby and I have to move. Our landlord wants to move back into his house. We are in absolutely no position to be able to move anywhere. Luckily, we have one option, at least for now. Moving is super stressful, and so I appreciate your stream about peace. I think a lot of people are feeling the stress these days. Times are hard, and we all need to find time for peace to keep ourselves going. Indeed, Rochelle. Indeed. And I know a lot of people are going through rough times, so it's important to stop, take a second, breathe, realize that things are going to be okay. You just got to take moment after moment. You know what I mean? Like second by second, minute by minute. It's cliche, I know, but sometimes we have to do that. 9 minutes in, Ellie just nailed it on the head. If you need something to be angry about, be angry at the government for how they are treating the unhoused. Hate that. I also always say a lot of us are one paycheck away from being homeless. People need to use the energy for that. The YouTube soap opera is a big thing going on right now. LOL. I don't want to be in it. I just want everyone to be kind to each other. If everybody took your advice, Rochelle, I think we'd all be in a much better place. Probably right. MLH, the drama is created for views. I guess drama sells. I mean, if they want drama, just watch the way cops treat people. You and in your and Regan streams. You're right, though. I watch a lot of people, but you and Regan are the real advocates. You just don't do things for entertainment. You're the real deal. I try, Rochelle. I mean, I could be better. Everybody can be better, but it's the way things go. I saw that MLH about not being able to come into the library if you smell insane. And what she's referring to is Regan Benson did a stream where she basically went through the library, and there was a standard, I don't know if it's like a standard code standard or something, but you can't smell if you go into the library, which I find really weird. Who determines who smells and who doesn't? And what kind of smells are we talking about? Are we talking about cheap perfume? Because a lot of times there's employees that at the library that have perfume that I don't like. Does that mean that they shouldn't work there? I mean, it's just an insane thing to keep homeless people out of the library. And Regan did a really fantastic job with interviewing the city attorney or the city manager about that. Minton State, welcome. Lucinator, welcome on in. Thank you very much for joining the comment show. We're going through a bunch of comments here. Rochelle says she loves Alan. Alan joined the show, the Peaceful Day panel. It was nice to have Alan on, as always. He's such a good dude and a good friend of the show. So thank you, Alan, for being on that. And Ellie. Ellie was awesome during that stream. All right, let's move on here. MC Joker, talking about my drone, says, awesome. Looking forward to this. I am too, Joker. I'm getting better with it. I flew it around my neighborhood, kind of high in the air. I don't want anybody to think I'm spying on them or anything like that. But it's interesting. I can go quite a long distance with it. So, it's one of those things. All right. King Solomon says, that's what I'm talking about, MLH. Take care, homie. See you on the next one. King Solomon. I'm going to be putting up drone footage at some point, but I don't know exactly when. I've got to work out some deets on that. All right. Pepper Brooks on the drone says, please keep the drone away from the mustachioed. He will want to use it for nefarious purposes. He uses all his tools for nefarious purposes, Pepper. If you don't know what Pepper's referring to, it's the mustachioed. He takes over my channel from time to time. Make sure you check out his new show, A Moment with the Mustachioed. It's got a couple of episodes out now. The first one being Harry Nuts, and the second one, Caucasian Sasquatch. So you guys are going to want to check that out. Steve E says, yay for nefarious purposes in response to Pepper. So there you go. Let's see. Cheems says on my homeless outreach video that I did, God bless you for doing this. This type of work, may God give you good health. Thank you very much, Cheems. I really appreciate that. Thank you for watching the video. David Lee on the same video says, working homeless can help other homeless. No doubt, if we can get some type of program together, David Lee here, but Denver does not want to do that. They're not interested in doing that. Same video, Disco Rice gave me a happy face. Thank you very much, Disco Rice. Really appreciate it. Let's see. Bernie's in chat. What's up, Bernie? And Bernie's next to me. Hey, Bernie, you want to say hi to everybody?
Hi, everybody.
I love Bernie. She's awesome. She just takes every, like I was saying earlier, moment to moment, right? King Solomon says, MLH and Ellie bringing a lost subject back to life. Talking about the Peaceful Day panel that I did. I very rarely do panels, guys. So if I do a panel, it's because it's warranted. Luis Alpha Hernandez Omega says, I can be rich helping the homeless. Absolutely. It does make you feel a lot better. Rich doesn't necessarily mean monetary. So, there you go. And I think this is the first kind of weird comment I got for the week on the same homeless outreach. I was talking about we may have a situation where, I saw a cop kind of following somebody, I believe, in that video, and then Richard decided to say, situation, call the cops. Can you call the cops on the cops, Richard the Lionhearted? No, you cannot. Thanks for watching the video, though. All right. And I mean, why would you call the cops? I mean, being of Mexican descent, I have like a 4 to 5 times greater risk of getting myself killed if I call the cops. So no, thank you. I'm not interested in that. All day, every day on my homeless outreach video says, I did something really cool. What did you do all day? I think that's a snarky comment. I think that's what he's meaning. Jen said, I can't believe I slept through the whole stream. Actually, Jen, you joined at the end, so you didn't sleep through the whole thing. Jen is awesome. So, Gregory, what's up? McDonald, welcome on in. Thank you so much for joining. Really appreciate you all. All right, let's move on here. Harry Nuts on the Peaceful Day panel said, love a good power panel and love Ellie. Yes, Ellie is awesome. She's one heck of a person, I can tell you that much. Okay, now here's some hate comments, guys, and I love going through these. So let's go through the beginning of these ones. Vanilla Denahi, which obviously is a sock account, on my homeless outreach says, maybe Ellie should take over. You and Regan are doing nothing to advocate for the bums. Let me dissect this comment, guys. All right, this is interesting. First of all, Vanilla Denahi is a sock account for somebody, a hater. Probably, I mean, I could take a guess. I've narrowed it down quite a bit, just based on your words and your sock account and stuff like that, Vanilla. I don't care what you say. First of all, what Regan and I do is what it is. You see a lot of it on camera. You don't see a lot of it, even more off camera. And nothing you say can bring me down. So, I mean, you can hate all you want. It's not going to make a difference. But thanks for watching the video. I really do appreciate that. I am going to give you a downvote because it does help my channel anyways. And as far as Ellie taking over, what is she taking over? Helping the homeless? I mean, everybody can do that. All right, let's go up here. This is an interesting one, too. Nice mullet. Joe. Instead of saying Joe Dirt, he said Jose Dirt, which is obviously a racial thing, so that says everything that you need to know about Vanilla Denahi. Did you get your hair done at the veterinarian that does Regan's hair? I'm not even going to dignify this with any other response other than what I'm going to tell you. My hair is all natural and I don't have a mullet. So look up the definition of a mullet, Vanilla, and that might help you out. Disco Rice says, were your parents first cousins? And I really like that response because that pretty much says it all. And Joe laughed at that comment. So thank you. I don't really need any defending, but I do enjoy when the haters get a little bit of hate thrown back at them. Vanilla, this is the comment that I really want to address, y'all. Regan is scamming everyone out of money so that she can go to Vegas. Now, this is really stupid, okay? I'll tell you why this is a dumb comment. First of all, the Vegas thing came from, they must have been listening to my streams, because if you listen very carefully, I have mentioned that Bernie and I are going on vacation to Vegas again this year. We're going to go sometime in September. So that's where the Vegas comment coming out. Second thing, there's a lot of things you can call Regan, but a scammer is not one. So get that out your mouth. It makes no sense. And every penny that she gets, which lately hasn't been a lot, goes to homeless outreach. So, you know, I guess the old adage is right. If you're not getting any haters, you're not doing things right. I'm actually going to remove this comment because I think it's inappropriate, and I don't think it's warranted, and it's just a hate comment. So you can talk about my hair, you can talk about, you know, all kinds of things about me and what I do and stuff, but when it becomes personal and you accuse somebody of scamming, it's ridiculous, and you should really check yourself, especially for somebody like Regan. I'm not going to stand for that. So let's move on. King Solomon gave us the thumbs up on Mod Appreciation Day. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Ginger Boss Audits, welcome on into chat. Jamie Todd says, do any simulation runs before the real thing? I am gonna, and he's talking about the post I put about what I'm getting, which was the drone, which I already got. I've done a few test runs already, Jamie, and trust me, I'm getting better and better. The cool thing about drones is they hover. So, I mean, they can hover for as long as you want. So, well, as long as the batteries, allow you to. It's cool. And Bernie and I are going to take it out later today, and Bernie's going to actually fly the drone today. So that should be interesting. She's going to crash it. She's going to be the first to crash it, I bet. Huh, Bernie?
Yes. I am. I'm going to crash the drone, and then you're going to be mad.
No, you're not going to crash it. We're going to take it to an open field. You'll see how easy it is. It's really easy.
I'm still going to crash it.
You're not going to crash it. You're not going to crash it, I promise. You won't crash it. You can take things slow, too. You don't have to do everything super fast,
That's
right.
what he said.
Oh, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Sasquatch, welcome on in. Jonathan, welcome on in, my friend. Nice to have you in there. King Solomon says, MLH, always a pleasure to be here on my homeless outreach video. Thank you so much, King Solomon. Really appreciate you. 357 says, Drone City. Yes, I have a drone now, 357, and I'm going to put it to very, very good use. You guys are really going to enjoy it. At first, I'm just going to be doing test flights in like parks and places where I know I can't get in any trouble. All right, King Solomon says, I really had fun during the mod day. Thank you very much, King Solomon. Homeless in America. Now, this is a comment that I want to address. It was slightly concerning. He says, wow, man, I'd kill for $75, let alone $750. And this is in response to letting everybody know that I raised approximately $750 for the drone, which I've already purchased. So, and all that money has been spent. So, just letting you know, full transparency. I hope you're not serious, and Ellie pointed that out too. Hope you're not serious about killing somebody for $75. I mean, that's that's a bridge, man. I mean, even if you're homeless, to do that. But I do appreciate you watching and paying attention. Thank you so much. All right, and be careful out there. And I mean, if you're having problems, reach out to Homeless in America. All right, True Seeker says, and this is in response to my Officer Lucero video, titled "Tyrant Officer Lucero Hates the Constitution." Illegally stopping your freedom to travel through construction with a construction permit. I wish them nightmares of being homeless. Now, this is in response to, if you watch that video, they were letting people walk on the sidewalk through their homeless sweep, right? And when Regan and I wanted to walk through there, they wouldn't let us. And it's pretty obvious why. It is because we were filming. They didn't want us filming. So they obviously have a lot to hide when they do these homeless sweeps, which is why I wanted the drone in the first place. I want full transparency. I don't want I'm tired of the BS. I want them to be held accountable for their actions, and I want to make sure that that they don't hurt anybody, hurt any of these any of our homeless friends out there. So thank you for the comment, True Seeker. I really appreciate it. McDonald, who's in chat. What's up, McDonald? I was going to buy a drone, but I live right by the airport. I can see planes come very low. Is there a model you're looking for? McDonald, I ended up getting the DJI 2 Mini, which is pretty awesome. I mean, I know they have next year, if I get enough money, if I raise some money next year, I'm going to buy a DJI 3. They haven't come out yet, but I do like some of the features on the DJI 3. You can actually set it to track your vehicle when you're driving. So I thought that was a really cool feature of the DJI 3. They're just not out yet, I don't think. So next year, look for that. But for now, I'm going to roll with the DJI Mini 2 and see what kind of footage I can get for that. Pallone says, thanks so much for your services in response to the mod day I did. Thank you, Pallone. I really appreciate that. Let's see. Did I miss anybody in chat? Nope. Okay, we're good. Oh, Sasquatch, did I mention you? Hope I did. If I missed you, sorry, my friend. Thanks for being in there. Cheese Bear, one of my many great mods, says, thank you everyone for being so gracious. Hopefully I'll be back more often. Thank you for all you do. MLH, thank you, Cheese Bear. I really appreciate you being in on mod day. It was a ton of fun, a smashing success, and now I have a drone thanks to y'all, so I can't thank y'all enough. Harry Nutt says, in response to the mustachio taking over the airwaves, right on. So thank you, Harry Nuts. It was a fun show. If you guys listen to the Mustachioed versus Sasquatch interview, that was a ton of fun. You guys should check it out if you haven't already. Gregory, I think I mentioned, yeah. Welcome in. If I didn't, can't stop the Mustachioed, Jamie says. Yeah, you really can't. The Mustachioed is something else. All right, Harry Nuts, in response to the Officer Lucero video, says, you two did a great job. How can they enforce a double standard? Then they put tape up. Jesus, all for a damn camera. Yeah, that video's interesting. They put up tape just to keep us from, just to assert some type of authority. I don't know what the hell they were doing there, to keep us from walking through. So, and I guarantee if I would have walked through there, I was thinking about it because I was like, well, I was just going to follow the other woman that walked through there, as she was walking. And I didn't do it because I already knew what Officer Groves was going to do. He was going to beat the crap out of me, and I didn't feel like taking a beating. So I restrained myself, and I really wanted to. King Solomon says, loving the new intro. Which new intro are you talking about, King Solomon? The Sanford and Son one? In Stitches says, great show, dude. In Stitches, thank you so much on last week's comment show. Thanks for the visit, for sure. I'm going to go ahead and reply that. There we go. Okay, so we got through all of the comments, I think, but now we're going to go through the one. Let's see if I got any. These ones are fun. The held for review ones. Let's see if we got any. Doesn't look like we got any, so good. No additional hate that I have to go through this week. So that's a ton of fun. All right, let's go through the mentions. 3 days ago, Horizon City News Service, who never fails to give me information, mentioned me. Thank you very much, Horizon. Dragonette mentioned me. It was about a security guard that was shot in a Nashville store. And then there was a chokehold applied. And let's see what else. Another Horizon City news. And then, that was 3 weeks ago. Okay, so that's pretty much it. Let me just, one big heart. Thank you so much for the $9.99 super chat. Much love. Thank you very much. I will definitely put that to good use. And you specifically wanted to feed a homeless vet, I have just the guy in mind, One Big Heart. You guys have seen him before. When I do my Colfax runs, which I haven't done a Colfax run in a bit because I've been busy with other ventures, but the next time I'm out there, I most certainly will put that money to good use and feed a guy that's in a wheelchair, a homeless vet that I've encountered a few times. So he's definitely got some mental problems and some other things, but I always try to take the time to stop by. He's at a full Whole Foods on Colfax. He seems in physically okay health, other than obviously he's in a wheelchair. But I see him from time to time, and it saddens my heart to see veterans on the street. But I do what I can, One Big Heart, and I will definitely put that money to good use and buy him a good meal with that. Jamie Todd, thanks for joining. Really appreciate you. I just talked about one of your comments, actually, so welcome on in. As far as this week goes, this weekend I think I'm going to lay low, guys and gals. I want to spend some time with Bernie. I do have something that I can't talk about that I'm working on. So I don't want to ruin that. I mean, it's going to be a big thing, and I can't really mention who I'm working on it with, but trust me when I tell you it's a big news story, and it could potentially be a national news story, so we'll go ahead and hold off on that. I don't want to spoil what's coming on that front, but tonight I will be working diligently on that story to help. It's I mean, I'm gonna definitely put it on my channel, but I mean there's some things that have to be vetted. I'm not a professional journalist, but you guys have seen my work before, and I need to make sure that all the ducks are in a row before I get this thing later. Sasquatch, really appreciate you. Thanks for stopping by. Big time. Make sure you check out the Caucasian Sasquatch channel. He's awesome. If somebody can put the link in for Sasquatch, he's very close to 1,000. We need to get him up to 1,000. He's definitely deserving of 1,000 subs so he can get his channel monetized and all that good fun stuff. So let's help Sasquatch out. So that's what I got brewing as far as this weekend goes. Like I said, Bernie and I are going to chill for the most part, other than doing that. Well, at least I'm going to be working on that project tonight. It's a big news story, guys. I'm telling you right now, this thing is big. And I'll tell you about it later. But also this week there are going to be some homeless sweeps. If the area... How can I put this? If where I'm going, the area is okay for me to fly the drone, I will try. I don't want any BS though, so I'm gonna fly it high so that way there's basically nobody even knows it's there, and I can just keep an eye overhead on everything that's going on. So let's just put it that way. Ginger Boss is close to 1,000. Somebody put Ginger Boss's link in there too. We'll do what we can to get you up there too, Ginger Boss. That's another thing that I really pride myself on, is getting people to their milestones. I've helped, I can't tell you last I counted was 12, but I know it's beyond that now. There's Ginger Bosses and Sasquatches. If you guys aren't sub to those two, please sub. They're close to 1,000. Let's get them to 1,000. That would be really, really cool. I've been known to stay on streams until we get people their milestones. Today's not going to be that day, Ginger Boss, but we'll get you there for sure. And Sasquatch as well. I really want to get Sasquatch. When Sasquatch gets a little closer, I think I'll do a special marathon live stream until we get him up there. So there you go. All right. So the rest of my week. So there'll be a couple of homeless sweeps. I believe I'll be out. I can't promise that I'll be live. I know Regan will be live on at least one of them. So check out Regan Benson's streams. Make sure you have the bell notification on hers and myself. See that I haven't quite figured out how to link the drone to YouTube. And if I can figure that out, then maybe I'll do some live streaming that way. But until then, it's just going to be static videos for now instead of live streams from the homeless encampments. So that's going to be, pretty much the week. I'll be at various homeless sweeps, and I can't promise that I'll be live on any of those, but any drone footage that I get, obviously I'll try to show you guys those. Should be interesting at the very least. I mean, there's no audio with the drone footage, so you guys aren't really gonna have any audio, but that's okay. We're okay, and that, and I will not edit that footage either, other than maybe to shorten it. My channel is all about transparency, guys. I know a lot of people put transparency next to their names, and sometimes they're not super transparent. There's a lot of editing, making the cops look worse than what they are. This is my advice to anybody who's doing audits. Do as little editing as possible. If you have to edit for bad words, because of YouTube monetization, I fully understand. Kind of get in the habit of doing that. Learning how to bleep out bad words or silence the bad words just because of YouTube if you're monetized. But other than that, I really think that you guys should not edit your videos. I think that's one of the biggest problems in the 1A community, especially the ones that are clearly in it for the clicks and views. It's all about editing and all this stuff. And I understand why people do it, but let's not do that. Let's do less of that. Let's get into the real reason why it's important to do this type of work. Okay, it's important for a variety of things. All right. I'll never be monetized, One Big Heart. You don't know that, One Big Heart. If you keep doing what you're doing, if you're a cop watcher and you're just putting straight up, facts on the screen, I think people appreciate that. I think that's the reason why I've gained a small following, One Big Heart, because it is what it is. The videos don't lie. And I know lives are unedited, so that's kind of the best way that you can assess which auditors are actual auditors. I mean, I do many things on my channel. I don't like to pigeonhole myself as purely an auditor, but I think it's important to show who you are, and the only way to do that is unedited video. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Big Heart. Says, love you, MLH. I love you too, One Big Heart. Thank you very much. Alan B's in chat. What's up, Alan B? Nice to have you in there. Jonathan. Tower control. Requesting flyby. Exactly, Jonathan. Exactly. So, to finish up my point about people that are out there recording the police or whatever you're doing out there, try to be genuine. Do less edited videos. Now, the thumbnails are fun. I've been having fun with that. I don't know if you guys have noticed. I'm getting better at doing thumbnails. Those are pretty important. I mean, the first ever one video I put a thumbnail on, like my own edited thumbnail. And I say edited, I mean like just thumbnail. I got a lot of views on it, and I think it was the thumbnail, honestly. So, it's just one of those things. Thank you for enjoying the videos. For Public Safety, welcome on in. Thank you very much for being in there. If you guys haven't checked out for Public Safety's channel, he's got a banger of a channel, and be looking more for Public Safety for sure. So again, just to reiterate, the less editing you do on your videos, I believe the better. I mean, I know some people aren't gonna heed my advice on that, and they're going to edit the videos because they think they're the next YouTube star. And to that, I say good luck. There's a sea of stars already, but you know, try to be genuine, and people will appreciate that. That's the thing. That's the whole shebang right there. That's what I'm trying to say. I know I've been long-winded about it, but be genuine, and people will watch you. Let's see. Gingerboss says, I used to only upload gaming videos, but then became an auditor after an erroneous obstruction charge. Someone wise once said, every time someone's rights are violated, an auditor earns their wings. There's a lot of truth to that, Gingerboss. But another suggestion of mine, don't stop your gaming videos. You know, I do a variety of things. I've been thinking about getting a capture card and doing gaming videos myself. I might do a separate channel. I'm a huge video gamer. So I do have another show called RP Grinders if you guys are interested. And I mean, it's a dorky, RPG channel that I've been doing for 14 years, Ginger Boss. So I'm a big time gamer. I'm a crappy gamer, but I game nonetheless. So, yeah, it doesn't take all day and night to drop a single video for public safety for sure. Totally agree with that, man. I mean, people are so into making themselves look so much better and everybody else looking worse that it you can see it. It exudes off of the video, man. Like, I mean, it just, you don't have to tell people that you're great. You know what I mean? Like, it's funny, man. I watch an exorbitant amount of auditor videos, and I can always pick out the real ones from the not so real ones. So just be real. I mean, I think people will appreciate that a lot more than the clicks and views videos. I mean, sometimes editing is necessary. But it's cool when you can avoid it. No, I totally agree for public safety. Like things that I do. Let me tell you things that I do. Like if I'm on a live and there's something interesting, I'll try to make note of it, and then I'll go back and I'll cut that entire interaction out. What I'm talking about is the editing, like times, like in the timestamp, you take a piece of audio and you put it, or a piece of video and you put it before it happened, and you're kind of sensationalizing things and taking things out of context. That's the type of stuff that I really can't stand, man. I mean, that's, I know you don't do that, FPS, but I know a lot of people that do, and it drives me nuts. And I always tell people, just be genuine, do as little editing as possible. I mean, I understand if you have to take out bad words. I mean, nobody's going to begrudge you for that because YouTube will demonetize and do all kinds of things. But, falsification, yeah. Pepper, nice to have you in there, Pepper. Thank you so much. Pepper is such a cool person. Let me just put it that way. I don't want to embarrass you, Pepper, but you're really cool. IT guy who loves gaming, but now I'm on a mission. I hear you, Ginger Boss. You're totally right. I mean, some people are very sympathetic to the police, right? Until something happens to them that triggers them to get off their ass and pick up a camera, and that's okay. I mean, it's a shame it has to be that way, but I understand it has to be that way. But anyways, guys, I don't want to keep you guys from your lovely weekend. As a matter of fact, Bernie and myself are going to go out and enjoy the day. We're going to go out flying the drone first, and then wherever it leads from there is where it leads. But I'm working on something big tonight that I can't speak on just yet. But other than that, we're just going to have a chill weekend. So don't expect too much from the channel. I'm sure the Mustachioed will take over here and there. I don't know if you saw, but the Mustachioed is taking over. The Mustachioed is on to the Police 719. If you guys haven't checked out the Police 719, check out that channel. He's a good friend. He lives in Colorado Springs. He's doing good work down there, holding the police accountable, and just creating a bunch of really good videos. So check him out. And so yeah, our day is pretty much booked up today with some fun and some interesting stuff that you guys are not gonna want to miss when I'm able to when I'm able to speak and stuff about it. Thank you for putting the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline there, Polly. The number is 1-800-273-8255. If you guys are struggling with your own mental health, make sure you reach out to somebody that you know, love, and trust. In lieu of that, my email is mexicanlonghair@gmail.com. I'm not a psychiatrist, a psychologist, or a counselor, but I do listen, and sometimes that's all it takes. But if you're having a crisis and you can't wait for me to get back with you in email form, just remember, somebody out there thinks you're their favorite, could save your life. And like I mentioned, if things are really bad, call that number, 1-800-273-8255, and that can prevent something really bad from happening. They have professionals that are willing to talk to you 24/7. There's also a text line that Polly has just pointed out to me. Text HOME, HOME, to 741-741 if you're not comfortable with talking to somebody over the phone. There's also a plethora of chats. If you just type in mental health chat in your browser of choice, you can talk to somebody that way. So there's all kinds of different avenues for you guys to be able to talk if you guys are having some mental health crisis or issues. Make sure you use them, all right? Because we need you. We need you out here. So, all right, guys. I think that's just gonna do it for today. I'm gonna get out and about, and we're gonna have some fun. Maybe I will post some of that video later of Bernie's adventures with the drone. Hopefully she doesn't crash. I doubt she's gonna crash. It should be a ton of fun. But hold on. Any before we go, any bets on whether Bernie will crash on her first flight? Hit a 1 if you think Bernie's gonna crash, and hit a 2 if you think she's gonna be A-okay and fine with the drone. Team Mila, nah. Team Tux, Polly. Team Tux for sure. So hey Bernie, do you think you're gonna crash the drone?
Yeah.
You really do think you're gonna crash it?
Yeah.
You're not going to crash it.
No.
I don't think she's going to crash it. Let's see. Okay, for public safety says 1, Polly says 2, Minton says 2, Big Heart says 2. We do love Bernie Pepper. She's awesome. Sorry, Bernie, but I would crash it. No, it's super easy to fly. She's going to be fine. She's going to be fine. But everybody's thinking they have faith in you, Bernie. So I'm gonna publish your first flight. I'm gonna record it. And we'll publish your first flight when it gets out there. So look forward to that. Fender Bender for public safety. Yeah, for sure. I do need. You know what? Speaking of, I do need to get insurance on it, y'all. I will be getting insurance on that drone. It's like $500 a year, so I have to wait a little bit before I can get it. But I am gonna get insurance. All right, guys. I think that's just gonna wrap it up. Do you guys want the Miami Vice outro, or do you guys want the Sanford and Son outro? Hit. Bernie Bender. Hashtag Bernie Bender. All right. And not the drunken Bernie Bender one. Okay. Hit a 1 for the Sanford intro and hit a 2 for the Miami Vice. Outro. 1 for Miami Vice. 1 for Sanford and 2 for Miami Vice. Let's see what we get. We'll take the first 3 here, and there'll be no tie. All right, so we got Miami Vice. Miami Vice wins it. All right, let me find the Miami Vice one. I do have that one. Where are you? There it is, I think. I think this is it. All right, guys, have a great weekend. Hope you guys stay safe. Until the next one, see you guys later.